Hey everybody, welcome back to more Return to Monkey Island. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So we're trying to get back on board the ship. We are trying to find some various things. LeChuck's theme song, LeChuck's catchphrase, LeChuck's favorite food. So we have people we can ask, but nobody wants me on the ship. So we have to find a way to sneak back on the ship. I do have an idea. Let's go back. We saw a very creepy squid down in the ocean. Maybe I could throw him on my head or something? I don't know. What else do we have? Slug. He's over here, right? I thought he was over here. It was a very grumpy squid. I think it was further back. It made a big deal out of it, so I was kind of thinking maybe there's something I can do with it. But it seems to be missing. Huh. Okay. It was there before. That's very odd. Okay. Well, that's my idea gone.
It's some driftwood that washed up on the beach. I can relate.
Okay. We have skulls, but I think there's some spikes next to Murray. We'll probably put those on. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Hermit crab. Oh, it's now here. Dead squid.
I'm not even a fan of live squid.
I think we have to use it as a disguise. A tentacle? Just one tentacle?
It's kind of horrifying.
Okay. Odd. So we have a tentacle.
I'd rather leave the rest for nature to clean up.
Why do I need a squid tentacle? Could I use it to climb up the ship, maybe? It doesn't really make sense, but it makes puzzle game sense. Weird. What else was even here? Okay, we've looked at the mighty volcano. We've been out to the giant monkey head. There was nothing there. This just leads me through the forest. There's that beach. If I go back to the red berry bush, is there anything here? Big hand.
It's a big stone monkey party. You don't hear much about land pirates, but they're out there.
Can I take the flag, maybe? No. Okay. Alright. Anything different on the beach? Something was different there. Maybe there's something different in other places.
L&E. Wonder who that is. They must be so in love.
It's LeChuck and Elaine. Gotta keep an eye out for trivia cards too. Yeah, nothing really here that I can see. What in the world do I do with the tentacle? So that's the wreck of my old ship, the Sea Monkey.
The rocks around here are treacherous. I have to be careful not to stub my toe.
What can I use this for?
It's kind of horrifying.
I feel like I should use it, like, I thought I was going to use it, like, the tentacles, put them on, like, hair as a disguise or something.
Oh, I'd love to get the old girl running again. It'd be a great summer project.
Doesn't seem like that's the case. Nothing here. Alright. We'll go back to the monkey skull, and then we'll head back to the ship, I guess. Kind of refamiliarizing myself with what's where.
It's faded over the years, but it still says private property.
I'm just freaked out. Nothing I can interact with. That looks kind of tentacly. Chat with teammates.
Remind me again when we get rid of Threepwood.
You have the memory of a gnat with a concussion.
I'm just looking forward to it, that's all.
Once we find the secret, you can have him.
Ha! They won't get the chance. As soon as the map is visible, I'm grabbing it and getting out of here.
But I can just go talk to
Hey,
them.
partners.
Hey, partner. We're ready on our end. Have you learned LeChuck's secrets yet?
Yeah, I ran into some trouble boarding the ship.
Is it the enchantment keeping you off?
Good news. We get to kill him after all.
No, that's not it. I lost my eye patch disguise, so the crew knows it's me, and they won't let me back on.
You need to look like one of them. I know a good spell that can do that. I'll need a secret to build it on. Get me a physical object from one of the crew. Something they would keep hidden from the others.
Okay, I'll see what I can come up with.
Okay, we actually got lucky there. Murray's over here.
Those must be Lila's disguise-making potions.
Threepwood, I might have known you'd be wrapped up in this. It's just your kind of swamp.
Yours too, it seems.
I do like the moral black areas.
I wonder if this arm bone has anything to do with anything.
Probably not. Alright, mystery arm bone.
Could be a humerus, or maybe the ulna. It's hard to tell without some deep forensic analysis.
Okay, we can't interact with that stuff.
How was your trip to Monkey Island?
Damp. People kept dropping me into cauldrons of glop for some reason. But I'll have my revenge on all of them. Especially that withered zombie man on LeChuck's crew.
Yes.
Are you getting a cut of the secret too?
They've promised me your skeleton. Minus the head, of course.
Oh,
How is it that you're not flat anymore?
What the? How did you know about that? Who've you been talking to? I've got my eye on you, Threepwood. So to speak.
Is it uncomfortable to be stuck on a pointy stake?
I know an easy way you can find out. Now, stop bothering me.
alright, that's probably it.
Is it uncomfortable to be stuck on a pointy stake?
I know an easy way you can find out. Now, stop bothering me.
Alright, Murray's always worth talking to. Let's get out of here. So we need an item. So we have to try to get back on the ship, and maybe we can use the tentacle. I don't know how, but we'll see. Got the bone as well. Back we go. Apparently we can't swim. Up we go. Okay. Can I break it with the bone? No. A tentacle? No.
So many fond, greasy memories.
I could try to get the poetry book. That's probably my best bet. Can we use this like a vine? No, I didn't think so. That'd be kind of crazy. Alright, let's see if I can get the poetry book.
Thinking thoughts I really ought not.
Hey,
What do you want?
now that they're finished, would you show me your poems?
What? So you can steal them? Oh, I don't think so.
Tentacle? No, I have no idea why that would work, but sure, why not? How about we bonk you on the head with an arm? No. Huh. Can't do anything. doesn't want the pamphlet. I don't blame him. Huh, what am I gonna do? Nothing I can think of really makes sense. Not with what we have. Count the crackers.
I've got enough to last me.
Okay. Oh. No? Okay. Turn to the physical secret and get a disguise. Alright, we'll have to try somewhere else then. Oh, she immediately grabs me when I get up there, or do I have some time?
Threepwood, not so sneaky without your magic disguise, are you?
Okay, so much for that. Yeah, the only things I have, the tentacle.
It's kind of horrifying.
Arm bone. I was hoping we could maybe climb up partway and sort of listen or something, but it doesn't seem like that works.
So many fond, greasy memories.
Things separate there. Wonder if I'm missing something. I don't know why I still have the museum display case key. Yeah, I don't see anything else I can do.
Pot. Sot. Snot.
Is there any different parts I can look at here? Can't interact with the rudder. I can't go down any further. Climb back is all I can do.
Fraught by thoughts of staying caught.
Huh. Doesn't want that. I'm just gonna try. Oh, wait a minute.
Frowning.
Yeah.
Crowning, sounding, hounding.
Pirate Times. Editor Conrad Lee. Ready to publish your unrecognized genius.
Yeah, that makes sense, kind of. If he wants his poetry published anyway.
I've got a friend who edits a paper. He might be interested in your poetry.
That'd be fantastic. But I'm a little inconvenienced at the moment, stuck on the rudder and all that. Maybe you could show my work to your editor friend?
I'd be happy to do that.
Let's just keep this a secret between us, if you don't mind. Mum's the word until they're announced. When do you think you might see your editor friend?
Soon.
Okay.
Enjoy your evening.
Not likely.
Yeah, if I can't figure out something, a lot of times checking out your inventory to get more information, that's sometimes an option. Combining stuff could be an option. It's also sometimes possible you missed a place or item. Skim the poems.
Wow, these are really bad poems. I see why Gullet was keeping them secret.
A lot of times even doing all that, it's just not enough. You won't be able to figure it out. You might have to brute force something. That's just kind of the way it goes. Alright, so we have to go back. We'll get a disguise potion. Away we go.
Hey, partner.
Did you bring something secret from one of the crew?
I did. Gullet was keeping this under wraps. Can you use it to make a disguise?
Slimy worms that wryly squirm. I can see why someone would want to keep this a secret. It's drivel. It's perfect. Qui dolorum ipsum, quia dolor sitamet.
Ooh.
Nisi utali qui vexia comedo consequat. Exceptor sint ocecat cupiditat non proident. Use the first poem to activate the disguise, and the last one to be yourself again.
Fantastic. Thanks.
Keep us looped in on your progress.
Yep, will do.
Sure, yeah. I'll
See ya, partner.
totally do that. Meanwhile,
This can't be right.
Isn't that a mop tree? I didn't realize you were on a mop quest.
Not since my college days. And then I was just experimenting. That's not important right now. Someone messed up, and I think I know who.
oh, Wally's in for it. Alright. Now that we're here.
Slimy worms that wryly squirm. Ideas fill my head. The poems flow as resentment grows, creatively undead.
What happens if I go talk to Gullet while looking like Gullet? I'm gonna find out. That's too weird. Let's see. Hi, Gullet. Hi, Gullet.
Hi.
What are you?
Well, I'm you, obviously.
Oh, wait, that doesn't make sense. If you're me, then who am I?
Well, you're a figment of my imagination.
I'd never have imagined that I'd be a figment of someone else's imagination.
Or your own. Don't forget, I'm you.
Oh, now you just make my brain hurt. I'd like you to leave now.
Okay. Maybe I should talk to him more just to mess with him. But that's fine. He was kind of mean to me earlier. We might come back. We'll see.
Permission to come aboard?
Gullet. I thought we'd lost you.
I'm still feeling the sting of your knife.
I got the knife back, so you let me know if the feeling fades. Your voice sounds funny.
Yeah, still a few quarts of seawater in the lungs, I guess.
I guess. Anyway, welcome back to the ship. Do me a favor and guard this spot until LeChuck and Iron Rose get back. I've almost finished the piece I was working on, and I want to get back to it.
It's me, Gullet. Why would you trust me with that?
Because you know if you screw it up, I'll stab you again.
All right. So we need the theme song, which she's working on. Catchphrase from somebody else. Food from the chef. Is anything different here? Alright, he's happily still reading the book.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Gullet, you smell cleaner than usual.
Thanks. Do you happen to know LeChuck's catchphrase? I'm trying to be more like him.
Well, then you should change your catchphrase every few minutes. I have no idea how he keeps track.
Do you happen to know LeChuck's favorite food?
No, but Putra probably does, seeing as how she's the cook and all.
Right. Remind me what you said about LeChuck's catchphrase?
I said it changes often.
Oh, yeah. Does LeChuck have a theme song? I'm planning a surprise.
Surprising LeChuck doesn't sound like a good idea, but he did say something recently about having a theme composed. I don't know if it was ever finished.
See ya.
Okay, going around, we can look up there. Is there anybody here? No, just the kitty cat.
Top deck schedule. 1 bell, crew voting. 2 bells, LeChuck shouting.
So that's still there. I don't know if I want to wake him up.
Hey, I can see all the way to the giant monkey head. Madison, Lila, and Trent are all talking. They look happy, planning what to do when they're finished with me, no doubt. Well, I'll have the last laugh. Ha! I wouldn't want to wake him up.
Alright. I think here, I don't see anything. Okay, I was thinking maybe we could catch the ball on fire, just with a shot. Why not? Alright, down we go. There's a book here. That wasn't there before.
It's LeChuck's personal diary. I wouldn't have pegged him as the type for self-reflection. It's LeChuck's personal diary. I wouldn't have pegged him as the type for self-reflection.
Okay, can we go back further? No. I'm really enjoying the new diary that Cutthroat Kelly got me. I'm impressed that they would bestow the gift on me, given I was the one that cut their throat. I'm going to write in it every day. June 5th. It's the 5th of June. Time flies when you're having fun, sailing, pillaging, terrorizing, etc. Crazy times tonight. Crew had a what is your most embarrassing Guybrush story game of charades around the big pot. Just crossed the 19th parallel on our way to terrorize Bermuda. Ran into a pesky customs ship. Easy to outrun and lob voodoo cannonballs at. Bundled up and went back on the deck to do some more star charts. Got a good look at the grog mug. Arrived at Skull Bay and dropped anchor. I just noticed the illustration. Putra's gonna make mac and cheese for dinner. If I didn't know better, I'd say she was underperforming on purpose. Attacked and scuttled a small mail ship today. Good fun. The sea was covered with tatters of holiday gift wrapping, and it looked like an exploded crown. Brought back fond memories, but I seem to have forgotten the name of the clown. No, clown, not crown. Note to self, do more memory exercises. Trying out new catchphrase. Shiver me blasphemous timbers. This is much better than my last one. The new mainsail looks too nice. I'm sending a deckhand up to rip and shred it, so it has more of an evil feel. New crew keeps asking why I hate Guybrush Threepwood so much. I can't point to one thing with Guybrush. It's an endless list of little annoying things with him. Guybrush keeps popping into my life when I least expect it. I rue the day when I first went up against him years ago after he ruined the wedding to my true love Elaine. Decided to get myself a new catchphrase for Christmas. Brandish the 7 cutlasses. Ho ho ho. Forgot to mention crew threw me a birthday party the day after we got to Skull Bay. I keel hold them all. Keel needs cleaning anyway. Need to drink something, my voice is done. Thinking more about why I hate Guybrush. He seems to think we're nemesis, mortal enemies locked in a forever combat. Truth is, I could care less about him. It's like the mosquito thinking we're nemesis, when the mosquito is just an annoying insect to be squashed. Iron Rose called my catchphrase tired this morning. Lashed her to the bowsprit, but have decided to give by my bristling beard a try. Had a long conversation with Rose as we roasted s'mores over burning bodies on the beach of Terror Island. I love that place. Her point of view is that the more I dismiss Guybrush as a simple irritant, the more it's obvious that he and I are truly nemesis. Making a list of all the reasons I hate Guybrush Threepwood. Stupid name. Who names our kid Guybrush? Thinks he's a mighty pirate when he's neither. Always trying to hunt for the same treasure I am. Stole Elaine from me. He gets much better press than I do. Only interested in the glamour of piracy. I walk the walk. He just talks. My ship is a lot better than his. Oh, Elaine, all these long years, I still yearn for the warmth of your embrace. Damn, Guybrush, the day will come and the end of thee is foretold. Idea for new catchphrase. Brandish the 7 timbers. Not sure about this one yet. I'll have to sleep on it before I put it into action. Seagulls circling the ship again today. Normally giant rats with wings would be my sort of thing, but they try to steal my morning kippers and they're whitewashing the deck to the point where none of us can keep our footing. Thinking of conjuring a permanent storm to keep the blasted things at bay. The ship is a mess. I'm instituting a new required Scobby report. Swappy. Testing out new punishment techniques this afternoon. Whaling hooks were highly effective. We'll need to replace a few crew members. Only remembered afterwards Rose's recommendation not to use the ship's surgeon as one of the test subjects. We'll schedule her for an extra few lashes for letting me forget. I've decided to give up terrorizing the seas. When we go to port, I'm going to look into some charity work, take up my plunder and pay restitution to my victims. Top of my list is apologizing to Guybrush and giving him a big hug. April 1st. Crack myself up. Nice illustration. Decided to revise my catchphrase to Threepwood's Bane. Short and sweet. I like it. Problem with new catchphrase, hearing Threepwood's name too often. We'll go back to the one I had on the 17th. Okay, so we're back to the 17th. Map that the secret arrived today. Security measures do not seem to be working, but now it's here on the ship. It can't possibly fall into the wrong hands anyway. I should have had Wally use my personal cipher, but he wanted to bind it tighter to me. We'll have a word with that sniffing little map maker about it once the secret is recovered. Yancey and Mad Flora mentioned Guybrush at dinner. I need to hire replacements, maybe at Mealy. Already stopping there for voodoo supplies. Made port at Mealy. Townsfolk surprisingly unfazed by the presence of the ship. Miss the old days. Note to self, destroy a few buildings with cannon fire on next visit. Just came up with a doozy of an insult. I cracked myself up, sent Guybrush to his death. There'll be celebration of this eve. Note to self, send my condolences to Elaine. Alright, so we want to go back to the 17th. Whatever that was. Brandish the 7 timbers. So that's what we needed. So that's one of them. Alright, I think we'll go ahead and stop here. We'll continue on and we'll go talk to the chef. Then we'll need to talk to the other person about the theme song. Alright, that's going to do it for today. This has been more Return to Monkey Island. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.